All right, and we're back live. And we have with us right now, we're so happy to have here in the park actually, we have Karen Reed, who is with the Operations Veterans Hope. And welcome, Karen. Can you hear us?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Can you hold the phone a little bit closer? We can hear you.
But I can you hear me
Oh,
now?
there we go.
Okay. And I also have with me Thomas Noteboom, who is the program manager from Operation Veterans Hope.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So
Yes.
tell us a little bit about Operations Veteran Hope. What do you all do?
Operation Veterans Hope was founded in 2016 by Jonathan Locke, who was a veteran himself. And so first he thought, well, let me open up something for people that have addictions. But as he came out, he noticed that there were so many people that were homeless, and he actually took a homeless veteran into his own home for a couple of weeks to help him. You know, so from there, I mean, and he also Jonathan Locke, he would also walk in the woods and everything, looking to help people. And so his big heart of compassion opened up veterans, opened up this shelter like to help the veterans that are out there. And which which I'm so glad to be part of it, because even before I came to Carlisle area, this is what I did, in the streets and everything else, with the homeless, and to see what's happening there and to be part of it, and to see how the men come in and to see how they have grown when they leave. They have jobs, they have skills. It's just a blessing to be part of it.
That's wonderful. And I was going to ask you a little bit, what drew you into working in this?
Because I've always had a compassion like for the homeless and things like that. And I go in some of the areas of cities where lots of people won't go, and I would, and I give them food and everything like that. So I've always done that, that type of ministry.
That's
Yes.
wonderful. That's wonderful. Now, you mentioned that you have a special guest with you. And so why
Yes.
don't you go ahead and introduce him?
His name is Thomas Noteboom, and I want him to give you that extra, I should say, flavor of the program, because he's laughing now, but he's a veteran that has been there longer than I have been. I only been there like maybe a year and a half, and the story he has to tell will just tie in with everything that I've just said to you.
Great.
Okay,
All right.
so this is Thomas.
Hi, Thomas.
How you doing, sir?
I'm good. Thanks for being with us here today.
Yeah, no problem.
So why don't you tell us your story then?
Well, I've been with Operation Veterans Hope about 2 years now. About 4 years ago, I became homeless because of a low financial situation, and was evicted from my home and my property because I just couldn't pay. I had a van at the time. I just loaded up everything that was important and moved from my house to uh, my van and uh, lived in that for 6, 8 months through the winter time, part of a summer, and another outreach program in Shippensburg, where I was, told me about John Locke's program down here, Operation Veterans Hope. So I contacted Jonathan and he immediately responded, found me a place to sleep, to work and be, and it was just the best thing in my life at that time that I could ever hope to have or achieve. And I guess I was in the program 8 months, and Jonathan saw that I had skills that the program could use, and he enlisted me to be the program manager. So I
That's
thought,
great.
what better pay back, right?
That's awesome. That's wonderful. It's always great to hear people get through to the other side of having been, having experienced homelessness and living in it, and then being able to move out of that into something better, right? I'm sure that's you said it, like it's life changing, right? Yeah,
Up and down. We have um, veteran residents that come and go. Some succeed, some don't. Some don't want to. For some reason, Jonathan and I haven't been able to figure out why some people don't want to stay. But uh, I would say 7 out of 10 do succeed, and they move on to the rejuvenation. So it makes you feel good.
so Thomas, if you had a message for other folks, veterans that are struggling with homelessness, and what would you tell them?
I would tell them to not give up. There are more and more organizations every week, every month, every year that are trying to reach out to get a hold of you. And
Great. Can you hand the phone back to Karen for a moment? Hey, Karen, welcome back. I wanted to thank you for what you all are doing, and I'm wondering too about ways that people, if people are interested in being a part of the program, or they're a veteran, what's the best way that folks can get in touch with your organization? Can you hold the phone a little bit closer again? I'm sorry.
My phone, and we do have a website, www.operations.org. And our Facebook page now has it. So we're not sure what
Wonderful. Well, I just want to thank you so much, Karen. I want to thank you, Thomas. Thank you for your service, and your story is an inspiration. It's always great to hear people who have been struggling with this, and to be able to come out of that and be changed and transformed. And then, on top of that, the great thing with Thomas' story is that he's a mentor as well now too. Walk with people who are going through this. I mean, that's just incredible. So I just want to thank both of you for that. Any last thoughts that you have?
to watch these come in and to see how they're growing and to see how they have become program manager. And now because he has people underneath him now. So he does that. And it's amazing to see that.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, thank you again to both of you. Appreciate having you on. It's been wonderful to hear what you all do with Operation Veterans Hope, and it's great to hear Thomas' story. And thank you very much, Karen. It's great to have you on. All right, take care. And we will be back with our next interview coming up shortly is with Sandy Jeffers. And we will have that in about 15 minutes.
Okay.